all you folks out there in YouTube land. Lord Crocosquirrel and the lovely cat.
Hello, everybody.
And this is our redo of In Vitra. We took a first look at it, well, a semi-first look at it a couple of days ago, and we had some issues with the audio. We had to take it down. We apologize for that now. That was something we hadn't done. We hadn't actually done a sound check, and something had gotten mucked up. So we're gonna go ahead and run it again, Sam. All right.
Yeah.
For the record, this is actually not a first look. It's actually an asset. It's actually Assetmongers, because our little buddies for the In Vitra game are developers of great silliness. Decided in their infinite wisdom that they were going to use the bulk, that the largest part of their assets were going to come from Small Game Builder, rather than something that they could actually put together themselves. Alright, and that should, there we go. Bumblebee and Roca Publish. In Vitra. We'll wait for the thing to go down here. Now, if you click anywhere, it'll give you whatever the hell it is that it wants to give you. Here's your config menu. Yes, you have to turn this down every time it does not save them.
It really does not save. It's amazing.
Yep.
It's what, the third time that we're doing this.
It's actually my 5th time looking at this game. And believe it or not, it hasn't changed. Version 1.009E. Let's see if the new game works today. Because last time it just kicked us out in the middle of shit. Oh, nope, we actually got a new game this time. I'm impressed.
Oh.
Because last time we tried the new game thing like 3 or 4 times and it set us out in the middle of Death Road.
Ooh. Threats.
Very threats. Oh look, it's Grandmama. And she believes God will take care of her, which is probably not a good thing. Please be aware this mouse does not actually have any proper mouse support. You will be doing this with the keyboard. Yeah. Arrow keys to move, blah blah blah. It doesn't use WASD, does use the arrow keys. And we're going to have some basic questy shit to do first. Meow goes the cat. Working in the field. If you don't have food to give Grandma, it won't get any better. He doesn't even seem to have a bedroom. This town is called Porta Nova. And please make a note of how these buildings all look. This will come up again later. Same with that bush and those trees and some of the other stuff. Because those actually almost look like broccoli sprouts.
And the trees, take a look at them.
Yep, I just said this. Let's see. Here's that other guy with the jumpy animations. Alright, go take those. Go bring those to your mother. Go take those to your mother. Wow, the language, it is a change-in or something. Although he does have his own bedroom up there in the upper right-hand corner. That's actually the first time now that I think about it, that's the first time I've seen a house in one of these games that has beds for every person that actually lives there. Red bush leaves, huh? We have to go outside to go get red bush leaves. Better not be found rummaging in parents' clothes. Let's see. Can we do that for Grandma's clothes, though? Right. Herbs knitting. There's one called Chris. Put it back.
Have you seen the size of the table in the boys' bedroom?
Yeah, it's a little. Oh wow! There's actually a great big round table here on top of a little stool-looking thing. That's huge.
This is a tavern table.
It is. It's actually one of the same tables.
You will find the same table in the tavern.
Yep. Mom and Dad have got one in their room too, which is kind of terrifying. Now we have to go out by ourselves to go get the red bush leaves. Now, some of the local okay.
The cemetery.
Note these gravestones too. Now they did do a thing here. They made some jokes. Oh, dot Bama 51 to 123. Rest in peace. Right? Okay. There is the. We're still gonna get killed here. Or probably going to get killed. Because we really could use some backup for this.
Luke didn't go with him?
Nope, because he's not officially done. Actually, we're going to use that medicinal alert because going clear back to town probably not going to... Oh, that's not going to do... That didn't do very much good either. Wow. I'm so impressed. That's completely underpowered. Except that what we're looking for is this little bush here. And the bush went away. Well, that's actually not surprising. We're running. We're going to run now. We're going to run away now. Much as I'd love to have their hides, I'm not going to go to the trouble. I'm not going to go to that much trouble here. Especially when all it's really going to do is get me killed just for some freaking red bush. Why don't you go and play with your friend Luke? Well, fuck you too. He wants to stay and keep track of Grandma, and yeah. Because going to play with Luke is going to wind up getting really expensive. Especially in terms of hit points. But, as crazy nuts as this all looks, it's... Not only are you seeing the same things everywhere, you're also seeing things that they actually pulled from the stock engine. This artwork here is not it directly, and it would take some doing to turn any one of the models that they have here into this. Although I wouldn't be surprised if I found them in an asset pack, an after-the-fact asset pack. Go over to the tavern here. See?
See, the same table.
Add some plush to the stools. And we get some hides from wild boars. Okay. 10 hides, you'll give me 2 ducks apiece for them. Fine, whatever. And this is actually where it starts getting ridiculous. Because we actually have a viewer that contacted me, not once but twice, wanting to know where this video was. So that he can make some more commentary. He actually has finished this game in its entirety, and apparently the fail is much harder than you are seeing here. Okay, there is a pile of plushy stupid going on here. Oh goody, we actually have 2 of them that we can kill. Apparently we didn't get any hides last time because that one was marked as new.
Where are the skeletons?
They're up north of here. But most of these battlers were also taken directly from the game engine. I mean, there's a lot this This particular engine has a lot you can do with it, but this is nowhere near what it could be. And unfortunately, that seems to be kind of where my thinking is that they could have done so much more with this. And it's like they didn't even try.
No, it's exactly the same thing that you see in the promo trailer of the engine they used.
Yeah,
The
we're going to be
Smile
showing
Game
that.
Builder.
We'll be showcasing that in a moment. And then we're going to see what we can't do about finding the amount of money required to actually get a copy, and then go digging through, that and find the rest of the assets. I got to look at the demo That's not massive.
Oh. Wow. The quote-unquote developers believe that this is a massive sandworm.
I don't see that as massive.
I don't see either.
Yes, please keep attacking the lunkhead over there. Oh, don't have enough for it.
Not even an animation for the battle. Luke keeps with his hands crossed, and Noah keeps with one hand on the hip and the other hand loose. No animation at all. They just made
in games like this with not very big budgets, you don't necessarily see that. You don't necessarily see that level of animation. And you might actually, and to be perfectly honest, you might want to.
No, I'm used to the RPG hack and slash type, and
yeah, this is more or less just your basic Deadman version of the RPG Maker game. The only difference is we've got 3D terrainy bits as opposed to other variations of stuff. We're not using the 2D stuff that actually in some cases looks better. They couldn't even be arsed to try and retexture any of this. Yeah, let's just use unedited assets.
There is red something in the corner you could have collected.
Yeah, I probably could. Give me a minute. Let's finish murdering these here, and then we'll do that.
You have 6 minutes.
Well, we're not going to get too much further. There are a couple things. We're actually going to wander off here in a moment and go check and go look at a thing. In the corner? Oh yeah, there's a red bush in the corner. Excellent. Since I don't actually give a crap about this particular playthrough of the game, or even really the game, it's time to show you guys a few other things. Okay. Yeah. Observe and admire what happens here in just a moment. Oh, we get some snails. I don't want escargot today.
No.
We'll get escargot tomorrow.
I want an escargot on February the 30th.
Alright, here we go. There's your skellies.
The 30th day of February is a good day to eat escargots.
I was thinking more like the 37th, but okay.
Or the 37th, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. He's actually updated this since the last time we played it, to be honest. But he still hasn't updated it enough to make it not look like crap.
It has less bugs and it's not as wonky.
Well, the
Same
wonky...
thing.
It's the same game, except that he managed to get the transitions between screens to not do the rubber banding thing, or at least some of them. Oh, nope, there goes. There's one for you. He didn't fix that one. Of course, I can run, but that's not going to do me or anybody else any good. So, rather than give this any more airtime, let me show you guys something here real quick. I think I'll actually leave that music running. No, I won't. Okay, this is Smile Game Builder, and I'm just going to shut that off right there. All right, this is Smile Game Builder. You can actually go have a look around some of this stuff here. There's a guy from the back that looks really strangely like the poor fool that is our protagonist. Okay. Basic combat system. This bee looks bizarrely similar to another one similar to it that was put up for RPG Maker VX. Either VX or VX Ace, I don't remember which exactly. Okay. And actually, you see the little angel statue there? We actually know where there are a couple of those in the game.
We saw the king's castle in one of the plays, so yeah, the king's castle uses this.
Trees, terrain, and such. The vast majority of their assets were actually taken directly from the engine, and I would not be surprised to discover they've actually got some more here. Okay. Let's see. And for some more of your more rounded avatars, they still have some of these in here, because that's almost exactly in the same styling that we had before. And I will add that there is a character generator within the engine. I can take whatever assets they have for me. I can modify, and I can use the engine itself to create new quote-unquote characters. So we don't even have that in terms of originality, and you've got something here that's just completely dull. It's dull. It's lifeless. Yeah. It's buggy. Even if you fixed a couple, that you didn't fix them all, and the majority of the game is going to be like that. So, I mean, really, what are you doing? I don't object to the use of resources. Using them to exclusion is probably not your best option. But if you are going to do that, at least write us a fucking story. We're just kind of wandering around, goofing off, being teenagers at this point, and from the sounds of things, it doesn't get any better. It doesn't.
No, the story is Grandma got a disease. You go to the king because apparently in the kingdom there is a disease. The king sends you packing, and
it says you the pharmacist, assuming that what Grandma has is a fucking cold.
Yes. So yeah.
The note from the priest. The note from the priest is enough to get you past the guard to keep you from getting to the castle, but it won't get you to the king or his advisor. So, I mean, really, do you have to make this thing more difficult than it has to be? And even if you do, why are you doing it that way? I mean, let's have a story. Can we tell a story, please? That would be brilliant. I'd love that. Okay.
So, asset flips aside, and which lack absolute originality, there is no story.
There's nothing here. Okay, I've seen some of the crappiest RPG Maker games that have much better stories, especially starting out than this. All right, the dinosaurs are going nuts again. So that means it's time, to end this particular rant.
Yes.
Do what you got to do, but try to avoid this game. Try to avoid In Vitra. I mean, really,
Yeah.
he can't even sort out his own damn bugs. And and then we're talking about the obvious bugs. This game is $8 normally on Steam, and this is not a thing that should be. Download the demo, giggle at it maybe for a little bit, and then delete it. Just don't even download the demo.
$8 for this game is seriously. Uh, uh, I'm speechless because you can do other stuff with $8 and or donate for a charity for children with cancer.
Hell,
Because seriously,
hell, for that matter, send us a game for $8. You'll get more entertainment out of it. Even if it's a bad game.
$8 for a bad game. Thank you.
Hell, if you're gonna burn your money, then send it to us. We would actually use it to at least give you a half hour, 15 to 30 minutes of entertainment, and you could giggle at our misfortune or something. Just don't do this. This is
Oh yeah.
don't.
You can send it to us. Donate. In every video, you can donate $8 instead of buying this kind of game.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, so that's it for us for right now. Be safe, be sane.
Make games and make them fun again.
See ya.